only time that we saw Seven Jezu have the liberty to go and farm, because the rest of the time when they were ganking and smoking, he had to be part of the smoke, and it was Petushara who was farming.
Yeah, it was just sad all around. It took them too many spells to kill things, and then those spells are on cooldown. They can't do anything with.
5 seconds remaining.
So let's focus on better lanes, Team Unique. I think that's the biggest start, because like, come on, Collapse had like he had a 6-minute double bracer Vanguard. Like that should not. That's not okay.
But Lion, Void, and Centaur. I mean, what are you doing? How are you gonna win that lane?
Look at their bans. I think they're forcing a trade. I think they're saying Io or Mars is getting given away here, and both are going to be in the pool.
Ah, right, because Team Spirit loves the Io Mars combination. They run this a lot in their offlane.
Yeah, I think if Team Spirit want to take Io, then Unique will pick Mars, and that gives them like Mars Snapfire.
Well, first pick is Unique though. So.
Oh, okay, so Unique gets to choose whatever they want. Shut up, I don't care. They could first pick Mars. I hear it's good. Enough for first pick, I'd say. Or they can take the Snapfire again. No, they shouldn't do that. Then they'll give away Io Mars. Yeah, they should definitely take Mars, I think.
Okay. Spirits think about it as well. I think they're onto the same thing you're talking about.
They're thinking about it. This was like, I think the most impressive thing that Spirit did at TI in the final game was that they forced the trade of the Tiny with Team LGD. And they got their Magnus because of that. So if Unique are like doing that here, that's cool.
Radiant
Post TI meta, a lot of offlaners are picking up this armlet. And that makes me very scared of Io especially. So I think Io, for me anyway, would be the first pick material, which, so I'm glad Unique grabbed it. That's Spirit. And now you've got all the Collapse heroes available to you, and maybe Disruptor for
10 seconds remaining.
From a Pochka.
Oh, that's hype. Isn't it sort of good?
Well, it would be nice Disruptor. Yeah, I mean, they have options. They could Mars Snapfire. They could Disruptor. Could. I would assume they would want to take Mars here. Yeah.
Radiant
That's nice. They could Willow with it as well if they wanted, but Snapfire is lovely. That's such a strong hero. It's just the perfect combo to give to Spirit. It's already a really strong start for them.
Please not Gyro for me. That's all I ask right now.
No, dude, I don't think anyone's done that in so long now. Like Lunas and stuff, right?
Okay. That's the hero that you see FN with that you...
Yeah.
Team Spirits turn to ban.
At least initially, Mars Snapfire, there's no real threat to Storm Spirit. The only way there can be a threat is if it's like Mars and you go Yules. I don't even think that's good. Not against Storm. Against Void, Ember, that worked, but Storm less.
10 seconds remaining.
So, yeah, it's good. I'm a little bit scared of them not having enough team fight, though.
5 seconds remaining.
They can fill it. They still have like an offlane to pick, and I think all the offlaners are in the pool right now. None have been banned yet, so they have an option for like Tide if they want. I don't think that's bad here. I like the Storm early pickup, just because it's like a lot of these spirits get banned out through the second phases and last phases when they get left too long. But I think Unique just saying like FN is good at the spirits and we're having it now is like just a nice solid start for them, unlike last game where it all seemed a bit like, oh, what are we doing? Then they're picking weird heroes that do the same thing.
Yeah, you know, win condition for FN, but he can also gain. That's the kind of, and there's not many heroes that can afford to do both.
And they're so mobile as opposed to last game. So like in the mid game, we're gonna see someone, maybe another support sets up with Storm Spirit nearby. He's gonna zip in. Io's gonna relocate the carry in. They're gonna get a pick off. Like that's how they're gonna like execute all these ganks and get snowball that into objectives. Meanwhile, Team Spirit look like more of a we're gonna run at you as a bull type kind of stuff. Every time arena's up, run with their spells.
The slight concern you might have with Storm Spirit though is that because he was your fourth pick, right now you're protecting him. These are the bans, and then whatever hero you pick up with the IO, which usually is the core of your draft, not going to be as protected. So then, and they said obviously Team Spirit has last pick, so they might be able to counter that as well. And they took down the Luna, which is the most generic one out of the IO heroes, right?
5 seconds remaining.
What did we see at TI cap? I think I saw Io with like Ursa.
Ursa was the big one.
Would Ursa be good here? The Snapfire Mars, yeah. I think that would be pretty good.
Turn to pick.
Be down with that, mostly because I think that gives you the laning phase book you really want to see. I like the Luna ban that came out from Team Spirit, and then they banned away 2 of the better offlaners that use Io. Legion Commander.
10 seconds remaining.
I hate that hero, but I'll give it to her. She's really good with
5
IO.
seconds remaining.
You hate the hero as a concept, or you hate the hero right now? She's bad right now.
I hate that hero because I think it turns into a press the attack bot.
Okay.
If you don't win the game. So that's my biggest problem. But IO shores up that weakness, right? Because it ensures that Legion Commander games. So
10
you don't
seconds
just become
remaining.
a reactionary W spell.
That's what Noto was playing in 5, you know. He really.
Yeah, but that's how like Spirit were running this IO. When they would play
Radiant
Mars without an
team
IO, he would play Link Dagger on Collapse. And when he was playing with IO, who got Armlet, he would become more of a carry. So it's nice, like that the LC can enable that.
Oh,
Alright.
they take the lion. I thought
There's
maybe it would be a
catch.
Maboshka lion.
That's the nice catch I was talking about wanting to see. So now if Lion is self on a side lane anywhere, that's just gonna, yeah, like I said, zip in, relocate in, that's a free kill with
10
Lion. Like,
seconds
that's
remaining.
more than enough catch there. For anyone on Team Spirit to die from, I think.
5 seconds remaining.
We're like much better draft.
Yeah, for sure. I'm liking this a lot so far.
Yeah.
What they're the biggest thing they're missing here is like maybe what wave clear,
Team fight, I'd say, is kind of
Yeah.
rough.
wave clear and team fight. It's kind of like things that are kind of missing for them. Meanwhile, Team Spirit have like tons of good team fight with their opener. That's what like Mars Snapfire is like. It's strong here, and you never feel bad about your 5-on-5. Ooh, Grimstroke picked up against an IO is always really nice because you guarantee your pairing, and he's got sick Inkswell partners.
Yeah, Amber's gonna be an absolute beast that. And he's gonna be able to jump this
Team
back line of IO
Spirit's turn
line.
to ban.
Oh, I think Unique are missing a little bit of tower push as well. I don't really know which hero like goes up and hits the tower. It's okay with IO just because of the health sustain, but like I don't think you've ever seen like a lot of sieging with like a Storm or an Ursa
10
early. They look
seconds
more like they're gonna want to go for
remaining.
like
Radiant
constant like
team
rolls and pickoffs and fights rather than trying to like
Team
push towers
Spirit's
together.
turn to ban.
So what offlaner could you pick up here for Unique?
Is there anything left? Like Tide Hunter is a team fighter. But
Centaur has push, but like then your
Yeah,
Centaur into
Centaur.
more.
You have to choose it without knowing your carry too, which is kind of awkward. Because so like if you were to say pick up Sand King,
10
right? That gives you
seconds remaining.
wave clear, gives you team fight, gives you extra initiation, which is always nice to have.
5
Like you have
seconds
Lion,
remaining.
but it's always it doesn't hurt to have more. But then there are certain matchups that you could crush, like they did ban the AM. That is a hero that just dumpsters the Sand King in lane.
I was about to say, I think he plays Sand King. I think he plays a bunch of weird
Radiant
offlaners like
team
Venomancer and Sand King and stuff.
Pango is another one that gives you team fight, but they have Grimstroke, so don't want that.
Big Sand King fan. Way! That's 2 Sand Kings in 2 days. He's back. Let's go.
They protected it by banning the AM, but what else really
10
messes up a
seconds
Sand?
remaining.
Anything that can pressure him at level 1. We watched
5
him die
seconds
twice to a
remaining.
Wraith King.
Most carries that.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
carries.
Heroes in general are counters to Sand King.
Yes. So this Snap is it's gonna be with Grim, so maybe something with Jump. Oh, they already banned PA. That's nice. Like Ricky. I don't know.
You know, Ricky's actually not that bad in this draft, to be honest.
Yeah, it honestly could work, especially into Storm and like all their heroes actually really suffer to a Ricky. But
Only Lion is good against Hex.
yeah, do we think? Yeah, Team Spirit, they're a baller team. Maybe they think, yo, pick me Ricky. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, this dude picked so many carries at TI. What's the little Ricky?
If he picks more, Envy's gonna retire.
Choose your hero.
Oh,
That's-
is a hard hero to lane up against. That's a
True.
pretty good answer.
That's a rough Sand King game.
Yeah, because now now you have the superior. What Ursa really thrives at is knowing that you can take the one-on-one matchup against the enemy carry because you're like you have this really unique ability that makes you stronger the more you hit them. But Troll is actually one of he's like the ultimate one-on-one man fight hero, right? It's like him and like PA are like the two kind of heroes in that regard, and Troll still beats her as well. So they get themselves not only the matchup against the Ursa, but it also gives you a strong laner against him.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Nice pick. I like both lineups to be fair, but I think in terms of experience and skill, Team Spirit is going to have the edge here over Unique.
Do you agree?
Yeah, definitely going for Team Speed here. Unique they didn't draft OD, so already better draft. You've got a better shot.
Right? Well, we're gonna have to say what our casters have to say this time. It is going to be 2 casters, is Lyrical and Trent.
Yes, thank you so much, Avo, and the lovely panel. And we were able to scrounge him up. Trent, how you doing, sir? It's TI time. Well, it's TI winter time.
TI wintertime. Excellent. Yes. Yeah, happy to be here. And, on time, eventually. Well, I guess distinctly not on time. But Team Spirit, they woke up on the right side of the bed and in time. And they crushed that game. I caught the second half. That was pretty rough. It's hard whenever you have a game like that to even like look at the drafts and really try and have an objective feel of like, you know, how are these heroes? But so I take these unique heroes and I'm like, if Team Spirit played these heroes, would I go for these heroes? And the answer is still no. So I do really like Team Spirit's lineup this game.
Yeah, I think that troll was like a perfect hit. We were thinking about like a rogue or something like that as being, you know, something you could combo together with the Grimstroke. But I mean, this is a strong enough laner in its own right and gonna cause some pretty severe problems for Ursa, like you were talking about it. Like,
yeah, Ursa's one of those carries that when you actually look at like his statistically worst heroes, so many of them are carries. Like he has so many bad carry matchups, like all the illusion heroes, and then which is a lot of heroes these days, and then as well the troll warlords that I believe it like kite and mischance. And then if you're trying to burst people 100 to 0, maybe troll gets off his ulti. A lot of bad moments there, but Io Ursa back in the day also used to be one of like the big combos, so maybe we'll see a little bit of that. Could get an early Roche, and perhaps they can propel themselves to a victory here.
You know, the whole thing feels like a blur at this point, but I will also say that Io Ursa felt so good, and it was such an unbelievably strong combo. But we're a couple months past that. There's been some balance patches. Things have changed. We'll see what they do on Tuesday. Hope to have a better time, possibly out of Slayer too. It feels like he's going to need to set up a lot of things, and definitely was one of the heroes that was struggling last game. Collapse! Oh, Mr. Twinkle Toes. All right.
The battle begins.
Work on. That was pretty nice.
Very nice. Yeah, that was good. We'll go 2-2 though. Oh, they're going to stay? Hello.
Round 2 of this one. Hello, Mira. We are coming to kill you. One more punch. Oh, no. Just who got stunned. Mira will get out. Cookie barely able to connect. And round 3?
That was so sick, actually.
Dude, what? All right. There.
Excellent.
The early rotations that we might end up seeing here, potentially, it feels like nowadays much more often than like seeing those mids rotating, particularly these spirits. They're like trying to just secure their own farm, get the small camps down. As Collapse is barely going to be able to walk away there.
Okay, so this whole game might be attributed back to this like beginning though, for this bottom lane. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like that's one of the things about Dota, right? Where like this whole idea of what they did there, where they stopped Mira from coming back from the high ground there, and Slayer just like stood there because like Mira wanted to run back and just regen with the tangos, right? Get them back in the lane instead. But then Mira was too low on HP to actually help Collapse. And then Collapse loses 60% of his HP. And then Ursa, like of all the heroes to give that much better of an early start in the lane, Ursa's got to be one of the worst ones. Right?
Yeah.
You're constantly watching those levels because you're waiting for like when he's gonna have the Earth Shock and the leap and everything. But unfortunately, all that being said, and I'll eventually finish this point, he does have a line in this lane, which can make it a little bit tough sometimes to perform well.
Oh my god, if they get this kill, no, just gonna get out. Very scary though. Yeah, I think that, you know, what you're talking about there of just like Lion doesn't really provide that much unless you're already that much stronger, which could end up happening, right? Like you get a level 3 on Just here, you can maybe run somebody down as soon as he gets a hold of that Earth Shock combo, and he's got a slow and a stun. Things could look better, but I don't know. It might still be tough.
I wouldn't mind seeing like some crazy TP from Bignum or something. Or, like maybe Petashara hits 4 and then suddenly Io just TP's bottom, tethers in, and they go for a kill. That could be something they could try, but that's also a really risky play, obviously, because Yadaro's on the troll. which is obviously someone you don't really want to be left alone versus a lot of the time as an offlaner unless you're quite over leveled.
At least for now is not really happening, and it should be noted that Toro already right now at 8 with 5 denies on the Sand King, although Shar has been able to get some pretty good pressure on consistently against this troll, which is nice. Slow down.
Double. The value axe.
Comes on in. Ooh, not able to get away in time and trying to hit the combo. He managed to find that root. Still with the fairy fire. Seems he didn't pop it. Okay. Decides he wants to die instead.
He was so ashamed by how short that burrow spec was that he decided to just die. He was like, I don't deserve to use this fairy fire this life. Maybe next time. I couldn't tell if he was going for like a micro spacing where he like just missed the burst or something. I'm not sure what the plan was there. And then maybe they go for a turn. Pretty crazy.
Regardless, it is a nice start up there for the troll. Be about even with the Ursa, but a little bit ahead in terms of the number of denies. And in the mid lane, FN, having already cleared out that small camp, is ahead on the CS, but shouldn't be that huge of a difference since Toronto Tokyo stacking up the camp anyways. Only a couple hundred gold ahead.
And that's no block on a Storm Spirit small camp, which I feel like is something we actually see quite a bit still, right? Just because like he's one of the the heroes that abuses it the most out of the mid lane, so it always feels really nice. You guys should do it to your pubs too. Like, throw a sentry into Storm Spirit's small camp. It's gonna tilt them out of existence.
Because you still want to have to buy a sentry. It's more gold.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
I don't even think they know that that's how you get rid of them. No one's ever told mid players how to get rid of wards. They don't know.
Yeah.
Why do you think Ice Frog gave them a gold bounty eventually? He's like, look, see?
Oh, FN though. Look at this. He's taking the small camp away from Toronto Tokyo. Oh, that hurts. That's a painful one. Gets level 6 now also. So Toronto Tokyo kind of has to be careful. And meantime, there's a kill on the Ursa down bottom, but still action going on mid. Toronto Tokyo will be forced back and away, so can't really fully dive for that one. But yeah, nice combo.
Yeah,
to bring down Ursa.
That might have been a kill, but this exchange is actually more important, so it's fine. Our observer knows what's really important, as he also grabs that kill up top. Well done. Is it Houston?
Yes, it
I'm
is.
so late in. Of course it is.
Player dropping down low. A couple more punches is all they need. Will get them, but Mira also going to pay the price for that one. More kills going into the favor there of Spirit as well. Now dive in, trying to find the finish. Toronto Tokyo gets the kill, gets out afterwards.
He got 6 so much earlier. That's like the whole point. He's like,
oh my god, Big them speeding. Get out of there. Ends up being brought down. The Poshka finishes it off. Easy as pie, and now if a region respawns top, it's just over.
So he ran mid to sentry the small camp too.
Yeah.
He sentry the small camp and he just throws in the Phantom because you got the mids duking it out there. And oh man, that's crazy. Like to die when he had 6 so much earlier than Toronto Tokyo.
Yeah.
Like he just got 6 off of the kill.
Dire are scanning.
And FM doesn't even get the escape out of there. Very, very disappointing.
Really, really unfortunate for FN. At the very least, the rune did spawn bottom. So DD in the hands of the Storm Spirit, who now hits 7 as Ember's gonna have to walk all the way back home.
Under attack.
Along with the Grimstroke, actually. Push everything out of there. It's down bottom. Putting a little bit of counter pressure there onto Collapse. And a draining away. You can see that there's this trio of cores that all are sitting around the same CS for Team Spirit. With FN being the main one that's in the lead despite that earlier death. To the side of Unique.
All right, my good friend. Like, let's say you're queuing into a game here and your carry's building a battle here. What emotions does that fill you with? Does it concern you?
A little bit. Some amount of dread. Although, Storm Spirit getting a kill like that, that's making me feel... Oh, not like this, though. FN?
Nah, he's good, he's good.
Over here now.
He's fine. He's good. He's got a positive mental attitude.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You willed his down. That was on you. Very
Okay.
well played. He held bolas the whole time. There was no opportunity.
And down bottom, Collapse drops the arena to just walk away. Some Jesu tried to make it happen, but also a kill simultaneously
Radiant
on
are
to
scanning.
the IO up top. So just action all over the map right now. 2 to 8.
I'm trying to find the good signs here for Unique. You know, I'm trying to, after that last game, I feel like I need to really try and build them up here. So, you know, Battle Fury, like that, I mean, as for me, when my carry's building Battle Fury, I'm just like, why? Like, surely, like, we could just buy something else, right? Unfortunately, it's going to be amazing this game because he's not really getting pressured. He's going to get a ton of farm, and it's going to be the right item. But, you know, maybe they'll get some sort of a window if Unique can find it. They have an IO, right? They want to find an early Roche. This
True.
makes Troll slightly less viable early.
And I mean, if there is one good thing that's, I mean, it's sort of weird, right? Like, because obviously FN in some ways is having a good game, but he keeps on getting killed by Toronto Tokyo also. So it's like, is he really having a good game? Or I don't know. It's a weird situation to be in for Team Unique. Because the lane went well, but everything after that's feeling a little bit lacking.
Yeah, and Maposhka's just a menace. He just ran in there and stole some of those last hits. They were double jungling together by throwing in a stroke of fate.
Soaking up the XP the whole time. Well, and we'll have to see how this goes. Simonjesu trying to go in towards, I'm assuming it's going to be that diffusal blade eventually.
The rune of regeneration.
Is more often than not been the Ursa build of late. But no real big movement being made yet as Team Spirit just trying to farm up into their next sets of items, it looks like. Neutral. Yeah, well.
I feel like they must be just trying to effort something as FN rotates down here, right?
Well, they're not going to be able to find an opening. On to Slayer. Brought down low. Hex afterwards. Trying to bring up Toronto Tokyo. The Remnant through. Jumps away, but will it be enough? Flame Guard keeps him alive for a long time, but not long enough. Instead, it's Unique that are the ones making the moves, finding the kills. They take down the Storm and the Snapfire for the Lion.
Now get the 10-minute rune.
The Ember.
And he's back. Maposhka knows. His brain's too big. Look, he's so smart.
Oh.
His brain. You know, his teammates are dying and he knows. You know?
Yeah.
That's every Storm player. They have
Radiant's
one-track
top
mind.
tower is
All they
under
think about is
attack.
runes. Oh, that would have been so good. It couldn't have been a regen, but I believe they still had one on Toronto Tokyo.
Yeah, it was an arcane, yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been really nice. And come back down bottom yet again. Toronto Tokyo here with collapse. Slayer's nearby though and has level 6. Can they turn this first kill into a second one? Revealed
When
there.
the Slight scouts the Lion. Oh,
Yeah, that feels bad. Although maybe a chance for a turn here. Cookie comes out afterwards, connects on a boat. Oh, they catch him and kill him. Collapse. Made the play together with Mira. Pretty stuff.
For me, Cookie is the determining factor for how good you are at Snapfire.
Yeah.
All your cookies. I mean, that one was kind of free. You know, he even got Earth Spike mid-cookie and still got it. But I feel like that's the thing that really separates a lot of the best snaps that we've been seeing. Like how they utilize in the laning stage and as well as just in that like early part of the mid game. And this build we're seeing a ton, right? Just going like skipping everything on the little shredder, even if there is some like minus armor synergy that could be there. People are still just like, nah, I really want max scatter blast.
It is so
Dire's
good.
top
I mean, I
tower
still have
is
a
under
warm
attack.
place in my heart for the little shredder builds, but when you just see how much sort of magic burst you got out of this hero, it's still quite strong. Now, in the
we
meantime,
have
Radiant's
Blake Shard, we have a Veil coming out first very early too, but yeah, right? We're I think at the backup of the relocate save, and yeah, we'll see. I think he'll get away with this. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, this can.
yeah, that's not great.
They have kisses.
Oh, from downtown, the bash comes at the same time, and he's dead to Roche. Roche is so low. Oh my God, are they gonna get it? Mira spots it, sees how low this Roche is, give it to him afterwards. Like to see it. Oh, what happens next though? FN moves in, finger of death dead. Now Remnant comes through, connects on a bunch of them. Collapses there, does have the arena. Spear is gonna connect, now he's Toro on top of both of them. Oh, and they got him caught, he can't go anywhere. The devastation, they take down Bignum, they kill off everybody, and Taro's just gonna run right into Roche, as it will be one last finish there on the side of Chara.
He's having like the game of his life right now. everything he touches turns to gold, and that's usually because people are dying. And he's 3-0 and 5. He just walks into situations. That was a beautiful soul bind.
Looking
They
good.
couldn't get any sort of a save off there. Oh man, this is tough.
Yeah, that was, I mean, you don't often
Radiant's middle
necessarily
tower
think
is
about
under
like
attack.
how strong Soulbind can be on the Storm, because I feel like you almost never see it on Storm. You know, normally it's like those other frontline heroes that get hit and caught by that, but that fight was just so chaotic that it ended up working out perfectly.
Mine is truly a blessed life.
I mean, I'm a pretty big Grimstroke hater. First off, I feel like this hero just a little overpicked, but one of the things that the hero definitely has going for it is that the versatility of its spells in terms of like what you can level and what feels good is completely depending on per game, because all 3 spells are really good. You know, it just depends on like what kind of synergy you have with the Inkswell and how good Phantoms is, and Phantoms is amazing this game.
Radiant's middle
Like you saw
tower
it right
is
there
under
between
attack.
Patashara and then FN having to deal with it just in case he gets chain stunned is a pretty big problem.
Well, and I think that the other thing that sort of makes it tough in this game is that like they've just constantly had really good vision in places where they need to fight, the scans, and like the understanding of where Unique is on the map has consistently undone them in this game. They keep on stacking up these camps. If they realize this is going on, we talked about earlier, the Battle Fury on Ghost Patrol with Slayer, it's gonna
Sitting
drop.
in a sentry, he doesn't know it's there the whole time.
Yeah, it hurts. They're gonna walk in and take that stack afterwards. Oh god. Well, Jesse wants to take it first.
Are
So
fortified.
be a little bit of a reprieve.
Not quite as
Radiant's
fast as
middle tower
the
is
Battle
under
Fury
attack.
troll, you know?
Radiant's middle tower
No, it's
has
true.
fallen.
That opens up space to get the tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Things looking pretty good
Radiant's middle
for
tower is
Team
under
Spirit.
attack.
5,000 gold lead right now.
All right, Bignum needs to hide for when this Yule Spear comes out so that he can save FN. Oh. It's tense down here.
I know.
He's a ward, so he
Dire's top
sees
tower
them
is
all,
under
so
attack.
they need to decide if they want to set up on this or not.
I gotta let it go.
Oh, here we go. Finish out coming up top.
Bro, jump through, finger of death, everything cookie afterwards. And it's not enough to save him. Now FN completely out of mana though. Oh, in trouble. Gonna try and relocate him away. Will be able to, just a little ways out of there. So they're gonna find the kill onto Slayer. But it comes at the cost of the Ember and Grandma.
That was great. Oh, wait, and the Isle.
Oh, right. Good call.
Yeah, well, we'll have to throw that in there too. So, I mean, it's 2-2, but it's both supports. They killed the Ember and they took a fight while Troll has Aegis. So, Unique should be very pleased about that. And great use of vision there too. They had a lot of knowledge right there between that ward that you're not being dewarded there from Aposhka. So, otherwise, that could have been an absolutely awful situation there for FN.
Slap, Poshka. Still playing underneath their own vision. They spot the Ursa here, who has the Diffusal Blade finish now. But very much feeling like a free game for most of Spirit. Mira gets caught in the mid lane. And anywhere left to go? Nope. Done.
Get the rune. Get the rune. Storm player. Storm player.
Oh, Flat's got it.
You know what? They actually scanned. They knew.
Yeah.
They were wondering if he was going to go for that, so it's fine. Safety first.
And that is in the Orchid reveal for Unique and FN. So getting those support pickoffs, super key for Storm to really open up that game. If you can
Radiant's
keep finding
bottom
those
tower
moments.
is under attack.
Meanwhile, Collapse still hastes
Dire
at mid.
structures are fortified.
Didn't quite have the range, so the haste just wears off. I'm sure he was really thinking about running in there and using up Slayer.
Radiant structures are
He'll
fortified.
play it safe.
The rest of Unique playing off the map for the moment. But just in terms of the area of the map that they're controlling, this movement by Bignum and FN, I feel like is super necessary. Like being able to farm on this side of the jungle while the rest of the team is sort of getting what they can where they can.
Brigand's Blade?
Dire's
Well,
top
they're
tower
really
is under
confident
attack.
that
Did they really pick that up?
No, they pinged it.
Okay.
Guys, what?
Like, guys, I'm coming. Relocate bottom. All right, Brigand's Blade might still be there, might not. Goes there, and Ulti's there. Bignum in trouble, but able to get out.
Of course.
spear afterwards on the Sand King. All right, Ursa gets it.
Dude,
No
I
fear.
can't believe he managed to get that. That was crazy. All right. Well, cool.
It just now going to be reclaimed. So 3 minutes till it's back online, but getting a ton of value out of that. Here, not on the mark. Dual Scepter afterwards, lift up, and the cookies to follow means no blink out. Petashara.
The Sand King this game.
Yeah, not anymore.
Is that just me? I feel like
Petashara
has. I mean, I guess he initiated that fight down by the outpost, so he, you know, that was his big moment. And obviously, he gets blown up pretty fast in those situations, but not having the largest impact here.
Well, and the lane didn't go terribly either, I don't think. They're gonna retake the top.
That's a blow up.
The cost of doing business against the storm.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Storm was
I'm just
coming.
gonna give a little bit of a tip saying appreciating the play there.
Yeah, that word's donezo though. Oh, come on, Slayer. You know they're about to come D-ward that. Like, come on. You know what's happening. I guess he's really just hoping that Mira was dropping a ward down before he died.
Literally pinging right on top of where the ward is. That is crazy.
I mean,
Dude.
of course, like, I mean, that's where he got zipped on. So everyone wards either there or, like, if you die there, it's pretty much always that ward.
Yeah.
They're going to try and fight around the ward, I think. They're like, maybe Mira will just run in here and try and D-ward it, guys.
You get a free kill, it'll be easy. Tokyo is going BKB. That's done pretty soon, and I mean, there's just nothing to deal with that really, except maybe like getting a hex off before he's able to pop it or something. Not easy. Not easy in the least bit. Smoke up maybe from Team Spirit now. Get together. Where do they go? Up towards triangle, force the fight maybe? We've got a minute until Roche is capable of respawning.
Yeah, I think Unique are just looking to dodge. Looks like they just want to run bottom. Good choice. Oh, smoke. They're heading out of there. So they're going to try and see if they're inside their jungle right now and then try and get a relocate play.
Yeah.
That scan. Dude, they, Noah don't. Oh, there we go. Bignum found him.
Well, did he find them?
Here I am.
Oh, claps. I meant in terms, or did they find Bignum? But yeah.
Yeah,
I guess that's fair.
he was definitely looking to just pop a smoke. They went and farm bottom. The Slayer is really close to Blink. Well, good for it. I feel like they should give him a little bit of space so he can actually be useful. It's like the difference between line with no blink and line with blink is obviously one of the larger jumps a hero gets with a blink dagger in this game. Oh, collapse is coming. No fear. Okay, he canceled. He has fear. That's good.
That guy's a little
a pretty risky TP.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they would really end up dying from it, but I mean, they're just running in again. They do not appear to care that much, and Unique backing out. Ooh. Spear gonna connect. Slayer hexes out. Not gonna connect onto him, and they'll find the one kill. God, he's so close to Blink. More gold taken away. Team Spirit keep putting the hurt on, and now hitting this tier 2 tower. They got it.
He's such a boss of class. He's been holding his Yules this entire time. He's
fallen.
like, I am waiting for this storm. Like, I'm not using the lion. I don't care who else I see. This storm comes in, and then I'll consider it. But he does have the BKB, so might be more of a defensive Yules at this point.
Unique. They're looking to turn their fortunes around. It's a 9k gold lead. Maybe they can force a good fight like around this area, the tier 2. But you can see Team Spirit. They're just playing it so safe. Roche is back up. If there's a place to fight, it's probably around the pit for them. I don't know. It's still tough. Now, Roche is getting taken. Full vision in the area. They see Petashara underneath that ward and not realizing what's going on. Roche is going down, very close to dead. And I think Team Spirit are just going to run at him afterwards. Already, Toronto Tokyo's looking. Wants to chase, wants to find somebody. Petashara didn't get to the other side with the burrow strike. TP's away, but not going to be able to as they get the root down and dead Sand King.
I have a prediction.
Okay.
After this game, if you check Dota TV, Petashara will be in the Sand King games.
Oh, yeah?
Predictions. Yeah. No reason.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower
Big Rim in the
is under
meantime
attack.
brought FN to the bottom side of the map to try and cut waves, but they're already high ground. Oh, and there's the Yule Scepter. Able to catches them onto that tier 3 tower. Rooted, still fine though. But no fear since Storm showed bottom. Now FN back in base.
Man,
Radiant
your
structures
base.
are fortified.
The battering ram of Yadoro is here. Just slaying. More like a trebuchet, you know? He's got some serious firepower.
True. EKB is almost online, so even if you manage to bring him down once here in a second, he'll still have that second life available.
Not the blink reveal you're looking for.
Radiant's
No,
middle
not so
tower
much,
has
though.
fallen.
Hype. You know, I got off a Hex, guys.
They also have the Ixwell Aghanim shard. So he's like
Oh, nice.
the best parts of Troll and Slark all combined together.
Radiant's
That's
middle
actually a
tower
really
is
weird
fallen.
combo with Troll.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
You like
Yeah,
it?
that's really
Radiant's
annoying. Yeah, I
middle
really like it.
has
Because,
fallen.
like, it fits so well with everything else he does, right? Like, the whirling axes around him, and then, like, the timing you're worrying about with the ulti, and then maybe the heal comes over the perfect time.
Right down to 2. This is about as good as it gets. Do they have enough follow-up? Can they bring him down in time? No! The leash is there. They're trying to finish him off. FN fully encapsulated in pain as he tries to jump out of there. You're already dead. They don't even bring down for old Ember. He did manage to kill off Collapse, but everybody dies but FN. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Radiant's
All right, what happened to team? I'll vote right. What happened to Team Spirit?
Yeah.
How dare they? You just gonna let them live in the well?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Man, another instance though where that freaking Inkswell makes all the difference in the world. And yeah, they're just going straight into the tier 4 towers. They changed.
Well, the hero and heal it, or the creep. Oh no, we got more creeps coming anyway. We're good.
Yeah, they're good to go. FN goes in, takes down the 1. There's a whole new round of them. Nothing left in the tank as Team Spirit are going to close this one out. An easy 2-0 for the TI champs. Pretty serious from them.
Yeah, blues. Not looking so blue, you know. More
No.
more red.